When Aisha moved into her new home, she believed life had finally given her peace. The house was modest, the yard was clean, and the neighborhood seemed calm. But she didn't yet know about her. The woman across the street, self-proclaimed, queen of the HOA. Everyone whispered about her, but Aisha brushed it off. How bad could one neighbor really be? It didn't take long for the answer to arrive every morning. The woman sat outside on her porch, sipping coffee while watching every single move on the street. She wasn't just observing, she was policing grass too long. She complained car parked in the wrong direction. She complained a single trash can out 10 minutes late. Another complaint. And she wore her HOA authority like a crown. Aisha tried to stay invisible, minding her own business. But trouble found her anyway. One sunny morning, she placed a small flower pot on her porch, a simple clay pot with bright yellow daisies. It was nothing fancy, just a little touch of warmth to make her house feel like home. But the very next day, she found a note taped to her front door. The message was typed, "Anonymous and sharp, your flower pot violates neighborhood appearance standards. Remove it immediately or face a fine." Aisha laughed at first. A fine for a flower pot that had to be a joke. But when she asked around, neighbors told her the truth. It wasn't a joke. The woman across the street had filed countless complaints before, and people usually gave in, too tired to fight back. But Aisha was different. She wasn't going to be bullied in her own home. Instead of removing the pot, she added more. Roses lined the walkway, tulips bloomed in bright colors. Small lemon trees stood proudly near her porch. Within a week, her front yard had transformed into a cheerful little garden. That was the last straw for the HOA. Queen, she stormed over one morning, pointing her finger and demanding the plants be removed. When Aisha calmly refused, the woman threatened to call the committee. And sure enough, 2 days later, a group of HOA board members arrived. But this time, something unexpected happened. As the committee walked up the street, doors opened one by one. Neighbors stepped outside, gathering in front of Aisha's house. People who had quietly endured the woman's bullying were suddenly united. One man spoke first. "We like the garden, it makes the street look better." Another neighbor added, "She's not breaking any rules. Why are we wasting time on this?" One by one, voices rose. The committee listened, looked at the flowers, and quickly realized there was no violation. No rule broken, no reason for a fine. The HOA queen's face turned red with humiliation. For once she had no power. The committee left without action, and the neighbors, tired of her